Leaders are an important part of AutoCAD, and when you learn how to master them, you can do a lot with them. Let's get started. So as you can see here, I already have some leaders that are on my drawing. You can see that they're yellow. You can see they're a nice size. You can read it. The arrow is of a decent size. I'm going to tell you right now that leaders do have their own annotation scale. So if you come up here to annotation, before we get started is to make sure your leaders have their own style. I recommend setting it to annotative. I had mine on standard because it worked for my drawing. But if you come here and you go here, you can go and you edit your style manager. If you don't know how to edit, we have a video on editing annotative styles in our playlist, so go check that out. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, so just go watch that video if you haven't already, get your style set up, and then come back and let's continue. If you've already watched that video or you know what you're doing on that front, then you're ready to go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go here and click leader. This is an important thing to have. You can see here if you click the down arrow, there's leader. You can add a leader, remove a leader. This is stuff that you use if you have something that is applicable to multiple areas on your drawing. In today's lesson and in this video, we're just going to deal with the basic one. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to click on leader, and you're going to have a, the command is going to be active. So what you're going to want to do is select where you want your leader. If you're doing coat racks, if you're doing windows, if you want to do it on a window or whatever, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to click and do it on the corner of this building because I want a detail there. I'm going to click down, and you're going to notice that the arrow and annotative style is, I had the annotative style set to the same thing as my leader style. You're going to notice that I did not select my layer before doing this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to close the editor. We're going to get rid of that, and we're going to go back to layers, select your leader layer. Always make sure you select the proper layer. If it doesn't matter to you or you're in school and just learning how to do it, that's fine. So go and put your leader where you need it and then type in what you want. So I just want corner of building. And then once you're done typing, you can press escape or you can just click off, and there you have it. Your leader is created. If you want to do multi-leaders, so if you have a leader and you want it to be applicable to multiple areas on the drawing, so you can come back here and go click add leader. So what you're going to do is when you add a leader is you're going to select your leader, and then you're going to have another arrow is going to show up, and you're going to be able to click it wherever you want. It's not going to disappear, so you can click as many corners of the building as you want. I'm just going to do those 4, and once you're done, press escape, and you'll have your multi-leader. The same thing goes if you want to remove a leader. You can select which one, and then you can select each individual one. Let's say I want to get rid of the top left corner one. We just click that, and then I can click another one, in the bottom right corner one, and then when I press enter, it will be gone. So that's pretty much all you need to know for leaders. Again, if you need to deal with the annotations, go watch the annotation video. We just thought we'd put out a quick video about this because, there's a lot of asking about it. And hopefully this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share this video. It really helps with the algorithm, especially after the changes that have taken place. Another thing to note is, if you want to, we offer some classes on our website that are coming out, and we're going to be hosting a webinar soon for the AutoCAD certified user and the AutoCAD certified professional. If you want to sign up for that, we're going to have a sign up page ready and coming. We'll be posting that in the community tab of our YouTube channel, and we'll also be sending out emails if you are subscribed to our email list. If not, just if you want to be part of that, then let us know. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll be ready to receive the information you need when that happens. So we'll see you in the next one, and hopefully this was helpful. Thanks, and goodbye.